Alright everybody, so I've been getting a lot of questions about how to set up my blanket pack. So I decided to go ahead and set up the entire shelter, and at the end I will pack it up so everybody can see it.
Alright, so the only things I don't have with me that I normally would carry would be my machete and my buck saw. I'm actually in a park, so I figured I probably shouldn't take my machete out there, so I just took both items off. So let me get around this side so you have maybe a better view. It's kind of dark with the sun here. It's really simple. And I'm thinking that with such a large tarp, I won't use the tent poles at all. I'll actually just find some larger branches and make the entire thing taller. That way I can scoot back. You can see how much room I have between where I'm sleeping and the end of my tarp. What I plan on doing there is putting any supplies back there, and when if I run out of supplies and I have more space, stuffing it full of insulation, and on the corners I can also seal off the wind with insulation as well. Alright, let me show you how to set up the blanket hammock. Alright, so I'm just going to do one side for you guys. You want to take your blanket like this, so like say the head of the blanket and the foot of the blanket, so it's lengthways, fold in half, and then take like a big bite out of it like this, you know, like an ear. And what you want to do is take your paracord, leave a tag off, right? What you want to do is just tie it really tight around that one, and then around this one too. So take a big bite of it, really tight, and really tight because this is going to be holding your body weight. Alright, so I'm going to use my thumb to hold it down and show you guys what's going on. Now, you've got two, bring the middle section up to here, alright, and then do the same thing, and you want to have a pocket in between. The tighter the better with this. One little trick, I can find a piece of stick. You can use your tent stake, tie it around, use that as a toggle. It's really tight. Okay, so that should be good. So I've got it, my tag here. Just do a simple knot. Little security knot. Okay. So this is, I won't show both sides, but this is the way it's going to be for both sides. Okay. So you want to have a pocket here. Okay. And then what's going to happen is your tent stake's going to go right through here, and you'll use this to anchor the blanket to the tree. So let me do that to the other side, and then I will have it all strung up, and you can see it makes for kind of a short hammock. But if the ground is exceptionally wet, you don't have a lot of time, this could be a really good option just so you can control your body temperature with a fire, you know, and keep the rain off of you with your tarp. It may not be the most comfortable way to sleep if you like sleep, you know, sprawling out like I do. Alright. Okay. So I have it all set up. Now before I turn the camera on, get this actually aimed at you guys. Alright, should be better. Before I turn the camera on, I set up the hammock kind of loose, and the paracord stretched, I think the blanket stretched, and I went right to the ground. Everything held really well, so I tightened it up really tight. So this is pretty tight. I'm feeling it's going to stretch some more. This is very awkward to get into, even more awkward to get out. So just bear with me. This is the first time I've done this, okay? So I was really pleasantly surprised. I was actually able to get comfortable. It's very tight sideways, but long ways it was okay. Okay, try and get in here. Like, please don't break on me. And this paracord, I know is super strong, but I'm kind of used to having my crap, the blanket broke on me. Well, this wasn't a really expensive blanket, so I guess I'm not too surprised. Well, I guess that blows my whole video. I guess the moral of the story is get a really good blanket. Or actually get a hammock. I'll just show you guys how I have it set up. This actually did work 5 minutes ago. I don't have another blanket to set up, so I will have to mend this and buy another one. Okay, so I have it set up like this. That's the paracord wrapped around a couple of times, and then nothing really fancy, just wrapped around really good and tight. And you know, like I said, this wasn't the part that failed. This held really, really well. My blanket, unfortunately, did fail on me. I'll have to sew that up. I probably won't be making a hammock out of this particular blanket ever again. Alright guys, thanks for watching, thanks for your views, and I will catch you on the next one. Give me comments and suggestions about what you want to see on my next videos. Thanks a lot. Alright, so I was distracted by my blanket breaking, and I forgot the whole point of this video was to show how to put the pack together. So, I have it started. Basically, my blanket goes on the bottom. That's going to be the outside of the pack. This is always in the middle. And the reason for that is, if this gets scratched or gets a hole in it, it becomes completely useless to me, right? This little blanket, it's thin, it's cheap, but it's still, even if it got wet or a hole in it or whatever, it would still keep me warm as it could. You know, even wet, it's going to retain a lot of its insulative value, so it goes on the outside. Besides that, you're walking in the woods, it's quieter to have the wool on the outside than the tarp. Okay. This is my only real addition that's not part of the survival is my Native American flute made out of pipe. with the noise. I didn't realize there are people doing weed whacking out here. But alright, so that gives me my shoulder straps. My last step when I'm storing this is to put my knife in here. When I'm about to use it, I take it out. I always want to make sure this is on my body at all times, either around my neck or on my waist. And then that's it. The blanket pack. Pretty cool. Now you can either wear it like this. I guess I should get up here where you can see me now that I'm standing. You can wear it like this. You know, it's a little more awkward to do it this way because I have the straps short. It's actually pretty comfortable. I mean, I would loosen it up a little bit if this was what I was planning on doing. But because there's two straps, let's just wear it like a backpack. Okay. Man, I wish I had good video editing system. You know what? There we go. So there you go. My blanket pack. See you guys on the next one.